should get an award for his work, like this one. Oh, I like the axe. Or I don't even know. I think that's teletype porn. Teletype porn, not bad. This machine here is a machine. Can you imagine what it's doing? It's of course, yeah. I'm dealing with that stuff all the time, so it's nothing new for me. But no, you can play Atari 2600, especially this crazy tank game, while having sex. So you put it up your butt, you put it up your vagina, and then you play. Okay? Or you can imagine, yeah? It was pretty easy to build that thing. It was like the idea was really great, and we had a demonstration on stage. It worked pretty well. So, I mean, you out there, you definitely can do something like that. So think about it and send us an email. We might be able to give you A, an award, or B, present it at Arse Electronika in San Francisco in autumn. It will be the 30th of September is the first day, and then 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of October. So if you want to show up, it will be there. That guy won the last award, is a lifetime award. The first lifetime award in 2008 went to Kyle Machulis, because Kyle Machulis is one of the big researchers about DIY sex. Go to his website, it's called /dong, /dong.org, and he is researching about sex toys who are online, and most of them actually suck, okay? And so he takes them apart and does interesting things with them and makes them better. So go to /dong.org and you'll see that he has a couple of really interesting ideas of like buying cheap sex technology for a couple of bucks and making something really awesome with them. I like how you use awesome all the time. I think I should just like say awesome, 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 awesome! Okay, that was Kyle Machulis, the first winner in 2008. In 2009, this guy, Uncle Abdul, won the Arse Electronika Lifetime Award because he is one of the main guys behind electrostimulation. He came, like he's an electrician. He is interested in currents. The problem with like research about electricity is there's lots of research about how electricity kills you and how it can kill you. But there's less and there's almost no research, and he did all of it, about how sexuality and electricity are interacting. So how can we put, I don't know, a current through your body or your penis or your clit or whatever for like 12 hours without not harming you or killing you? That's the basic idea. There's a huge, let's look at that. I mean, you see, there are lots of things going on here. And he did all the basic research about that. Most of it, he tried it on himself. So what's happening? Like 6 hours of like this volt. Bzzz. Let's turn it on. Bzzz. And there's a whole scene about electrostimulation. But still, I think you should try it. Because I was kind of afraid of the whole thing. He was there. He had a couple of things there, like a portable Tesla coil kind of thing. And if you rub it on your nipple, it's really cool. It was kind of afraid of like, but still, yeah. His name is Uncle Abdul, and Uncle Abdul Electrostim, just Google it and you'll find his website. He wrote like the one and only book about electrostimulation and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, like putting like a high currency through your heart and stuff. But it's really, really interesting. And he came up with the whole idea of electrostimulation because he read about this experiment from France in the 1700, whatever, yeah, where a guy asked a couple of people, you know, like very bourgeois and upper class and some counts and countesses and stuff, and he asked them to just hold hands, and then he was like putting a current through them, and they all jumped like frogs. And that was the first time ever electrostimulation was used as like a pleasure device or like a fun, oh, nice, it was a nice and interesting tickling sensation and blah, blah, blah. And he read this story and then he came up, hey, I'm an electrician, well, why not? Let's play with that. And he has done many, many good things in his life. So, good. I think most of the stuff I wanted to tell you, I told it to you already. Screw it yourself. The future is now or next Monday. And my name is Johannes Grenzfurthner of Monochrome. That's my Twitter account and my email address. Send me an email. And I think we still have plenty of time for questions and Q&A and whatever. So if you are interested, just like ask me whatever you want to. And don't be shy. I mean, what stays in pen, no. Okay. I'm not sure how long thank you. Okay. Just like 43 minutes. There's lots of time to talk or for you to have sex in the bathroom. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay. I'm not sure how should we do the thing with the microphone or just repeat the question or whatever. Okay, good. The what story? Okay, ah, yeah, Lolita, okay, yeah. I mean, how was that decision made? I think they just didn't want to get into a lawsuit. I mean, it's a mainstream film. I think they just like, I mean. Okay, you got an idea. Maybe. I think there was some like serious problem solving going on in one of the meetings in whatever film company they did it there. I don't know, yeah. I mean, the good thing is for most of that stuff, there is no like real clear legislation for doing that. I mean, maybe someone might come up with the idea like, okay, if like 80% of the body of the actress plus the tits, that doesn't work. So, I don't know. There might be some interesting thing going on in the future about stuff like that. Let's see that. I can see that legislation is a little bit slow on the whole process at the moment. Okay, I can't see them. So, I mean, it would be better if someone down there would just tell me who. Let's take you first, okay?
In the future, is there a sexier sex robot?
A sexier sex robot? I mean, what I could tell you is like, if you want a really sexy robot, build it yourself. So I think the future will be, there is a market for that, and there's like a multi-million-dollar market for stuff like that. It might not be too big right now, but I can remind you that there's so many people doing their own sex machines. There's a really interesting book by Timothy Archibald from the Bay Area, and he took pictures of people in rural countryside America, everywhere, and their self-built sex machines. So, and you can really like see, it's like somewhere in Wisconsin, there are cows around, and there's this like strange, like fucking machine sitting like in front of this like suburban like garage. And some guy built it for his wife, okay? There's so many people out there. He did research and drove all over America to meet those guys. So it's not only like that some crazy companies like Kink.com built machines or let machines being built for them to use them in porn. There are many people out there who do it. And even some very Catholic ones. There's one story of a guy who built a sex machine for his wife, and then they got divorced. And then he wanted to sell the machine. And you could only buy the machine if you were married, because it didn't want to just sell the machine to someone who would just like use it on a girlfriend. No. Sex